Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a Christmas collaboration with the fantastic Kandee Johnson. Now I'm going to put a link under my video to her video and I want you to go and check her out and see what she's up to. Now I'm not quite sure of the look she's doing, so I'm looking forward to having a look. And I've got my own little version going on. And I'm also a little bit spooked, I shall be honest with you. My boyfriend, taking the mick out of us, said there's a guy, some bald guy called Edward, right, in me bathroom, like, ensuite, okay? When I'm out in the garden, he takes the mick saying there's somebody at the window, there's someone at the window, and I don't believe in ghosts and all that stuff, but I'm generally spooked, and I'm hearing weird noises in the room tonight, and I feel a little bit weird, so if I keep acting funny, it's because I'm spooked. I am genuinely spooked. I know it might sound silly. I don't believe in all that kind of stuff, but I've got the heebie-jeebies sat here all by myself. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to start with a primer. Oh, by the way, I've got my foundation on. I'm just using this here. It's Tint Miracle by Lancome. Put it all over and off I go. I'm using some Bobbi Brown Long Wear Cream Shadow and it's steel. And I'm just going to pop that all over the eyelid there. Now, you would not believe the effort I've gone through tonight. Like, completely horrible lighting problems, and I mean smelly, just so bad. And it's driving us crazy. I just don't know what to do. On night time, I am lost because I just don't know how to set these lights up properly. So, I'm quite annoyed, but, well, it's just one of them things. So I'm having to do extra lighting, and I'm blinded by the stuff, by the way. I can hardly see the camera, so if I look a bit spaced, it's because it's so bright in here, even though you wouldn't think it. It's actually, I don't know if it looks blue or pink or what, but I'm trying my bestest. I'm going to see how this goes, see what you think of the colourings, because I'd like to get back to doing my videos at night. That's when I was at my most happiest. Like, I get inspired at night and I hate doing them through the day. It's so boring. And mostly as well because I've got dogs and everything else to do. And so I like to do them during the night. But I couldn't because of the light. So I used to have to do them during the day when it was all bright. But, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm using a little bit of this. It's like a black silver colour and I'm just going to pop it on all over the top of that. And it's out the L'Oreal Star Secrets kit. I'll put all the list of the stuff at the bottom for you. I'm just patting this on with the eyeshadow brush. I'm glad Christmas is coming up. I'm really looking forward to it for a change. I think because last year we were just getting settled in. In fact, we had just moved into the house. Been here a year, it's flown. And I always wanted to show you this bedroom when it was done. And that was like a year ago. And I'm not kidding you, I just assumed we moved in and everything was just ding done. But I can't believe how long it's all taken, to be honest. So I've been a bit shocked by that. But you can only move at the pace you can, can't you? I'm going to go in with a highlighter now. This one here is it's like an ivory colour. It's like a light Cornish cream ivory colour. And I'm using the tapered. I'm sure it's a tapered. Put them together. No, it's not. It's a blending. I'm using the blending brush. They're very similar, except the blending's a little bit short and stubbier than the tapered. But I'm going to just blend that top part out. This is not so harsh. I had Phoebe in here earlier when we were trying to sort the lighting out. But you should have heard the snoring, really bad. And a kind of dilemma because a lot of people say they miss the dogs. Some of you have even said, have you got rid of them? Of course I haven't. I haven't got rid of any of them, I've added to them. I'm just getting rid of some of that dark stuff underneath because it's a little bit dark, and I'm just using a makeup wipe and then I'll go back over that and cover any marks with a bit of foundation. But I feel like I've got tons to tell you. And I always feel alive more at night. I really feel like the living dead during the day. I'm on like robot mode. And I just can't be creative. It just doesn't feel right. So I'm happy tonight that I've got a little bit of lighting. I'm still going to work on it. Ta-da! Now, do have a very dark colour, and I'm using MAC's Dark Soul, but ages ago what I done was I made my own eyeshadow out of the pigment. I'm patting that on with the eyeshadow brush just on top, just to add a little bit of depth. Because then you've got the silver, you've got the ivory, and then you've got the black. And they're all smoky colours. Perfect for your Christmas party. You might get a bit of fallout. But anyway, I made my own eyeshadows ages ago by mixing the pigment with rubbing alcohol and then putting them in the oven on the lowest heat for about 40 minutes. And then you've got to press them. I had to cut some jeans up into little pieces. Jeans that I wasn't using. You've got to press it onto the eyeshadow so it soaks all the moisture out. And pop something really heavy. I had like a change tin, and I popped that on top of it. And that was ages ago. And then afterwards you end up with an eyeshadow made of any pigment of your choice. I used to do it with all the different loose pigments. You know, if you want to get them in a little pan and put them in an eyeshadow palette, it just makes easy sense to me. So you've got your blending. I'm using a bit of Eye Bright. It's by Benefit and it's creamy pink. Just put a little bit on there, the bottom there, on the waterline. It just opens your eyes up, and I think when you're putting such a dark look on, it's nice to have a bit of bright. Now I'm going to just get rid of underneath. Just putting a little bit of foundation on my fingers. And I'm just going to get rid of that fallout. Otherwise, I'm going to look like a top to bottom panda. Ta-da! All done. Right. So that's that. I'm going to stick some eyebrows on fast. All I'm using is the eyeliner brush, the angled, and a bit of MAC's darkest eyebrow stuff. Eyebrow powder. Just frames your face when you put your brows on, I think. Now, this is the bit I've been looking forward to. I've got this here, it's by Lancome, and it's gorgeous gold. Look at that, it's just a laced gold pencil, and it's creamy, so it won't pull on your eye, and it's number 3 sand. And I'm going to put this on underneath, just on the lash line, underneath where you've put your white on the waterline. Just gives it an extra pop. As you can see, it's all shiny. That's that. Got here some hard candy, Walk the Line liquid liner. And it's full of sparkles. Don't worry if you haven't missed the products. I'm going to put them in the description box for you. It's got so much sparkle in it, it's nearly as sparkly as the jacket. And I so need to go shopping. But you know, I've got nobody to go shopping with, right? I know that might sound silly, but I don't. I don't really have any hangout friends. So I tend to just order online, and then half of it goes back. And I just think, oh, I'm just not going to bother. I'm going to wear something that I've had for 100 years. It's easier. Meow. Now, using some L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. This one's actually dark brown, which I'm not impressed about. Not because I don't like it, but because I thought it was my black one. And it's not, it's dark brown, but it shouldn't make too much difference. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of that just on the lashes, because on top of them I'm going to be putting some false ones on. But because you've seen us do false lashes in nearly every video, I'm not going to do them on camera today to save some time so I can talk to you. You see, I got this one planned. Now for the blush, So when we're done with the eyes, I'll put the lashes on later. I'm using Illamsqua. I found this when I was rummaging. Yes, I've been rummaging. It's called Tremble. And I'm just going to pop a little bit on the cheeks. I didn't want anything too heavy with these eyes because they're pretty heavy. So it's all about kind of chilling out towards the bottom. On the cheekbone highlight, I'm using, it's illuminiser and it's by Bloom, and I've never ever come across the brand before, but I've just found this in one of my boxes. And it's really, really pretty. And because it's Christmas, I'm going to add some sparkle. And you only really want to put it on cheekbone. Don't go underneath your eye, otherwise you're going to look like you have fluidy eyes. Fluidy. I try to speak so you can understand this, but it's hard sometimes. But you see I've got a little bit of a highlight on the cheekbone. For the lips, I've got two variations. I have a plain one. I'm using Myth by MAC. On top of that, you've got to put something because it's a little bit creamy looking. It's like too matte and creamy. And if you don't, sometimes it can make your teeth look a bit yellow. So that's the plain look. And if you don't want your lips too heavy to go with your eyes, that's the one I'd go with. It's a bit more natural. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to have the next colour on, which will go with these eyes as well. So that's matte red lips with some sparkle. And this is here by Envy. And it's laced with gold glitter. And it's a lovely lip gloss. And there you go. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, you have to go and check Kandee out. I know a lot of you will already know of her, but just in case you don't, I don't know, go and check her out and have a look, see what she's up to, and also see her holiday Christmas look. I really hope you enjoyed mine. Let us know and stay tuned because I've got so much coming up for you, and I'll see you all in a bit. Zoom zoom.